Welcome to the Reading and Language Learning Center. We are so glad that you have put your trust in our team of therapists. It is our goal to help all children learn to read and spell. We know that when your child is diagnosed with dyslexia, it can be confusing. There is so much information to absorb, which leads to many questions. We created this journey video to help you better understand what dyslexia is and how we can help. Dyslexia is a language-based learning disorder. It is biological in nature, and there is no cure. Dyslexia runs in families. If both parents have some form of dyslexia, the child has a 100% chance of being dyslexic too. There are different degrees of severity when it comes to dyslexia. Some children can read but can't spell. Others have equal deficits in both areas. The brain is a fascinating thing. Think of it as a fast-paced highway with many exit ramps leading to various places. These highways are really neuroconnections. When researchers look at brain images, those who have dyslexia predominantly use the right hemisphere of their brain. The problem with this is that reading should take place in the left hemisphere. When children use only the right brain, it forces memorization. The brain can only visually memorize but so many words, so this strategy may allow the client to get by until the 3rd grade. Solid readers actually know how to sound out words and do not rely on visual memorization. Parents are often told to find an OG tutor, but not many know what that even means. I will help clarify that for you now. OG is an approach, not a program. It was named after 2 researchers in the field of dyslexia, a neuropsychiatrist by the name of Dr. Samuel Orton and Anna Gillingham, a teacher and psychologist. Their methodology contributed to the advancement of literacy. OrtonGillingham is a structured literacy approach that helps children with reading difficulties due to dyslexia, auditory processing, speech deficits, and other learning differences. All quality reading programs are based on this approach. There are 6 things to look for in a quality reading program. Number 1, a program must be structured, meaning that the same drills are done daily and the child knows what to expect. Number 2, it must follow a sequence that builds from simple to complex word structures. Number 3, it must be cumulative, meaning that each session builds upon the last. Number 4, the program must be explicit, which means that the therapist teaches the client exactly what they need and never assumes or guesses what they already know. Number 5, it is important that the program is multisensory so that all pathways are being addressed. These include auditory, visual, and tactile. Lastly, there must be a piece of phonics included. Students learn that words are made up of letters, and each letter represents an individual speech sound. Here at the Reading and Language Learning Center, Susan and Carla created a reading program known as Sounds to Print. This program is based on the OG methodology and has been successfully used in their clinics for more than 19 years. Sounds to Print is not a cookie-cutter program. There are 3 tiers to our program. The first tier is called Foundations. This is for the client who requires more focus on phonemic awareness skills. The next level is called Bridging. During this portion of the program, phonemic awareness drills are also practiced, but the focus is more on reading words in isolation and working through Orton-based spelling rules. The last portion of the Sounds to Print program is called Connections. This is where the client is working at the sentence level for spelling generalization and contextual reading at the paragraph level. The Reading and Language Learning Center's therapists tailor each client's therapy plan to their particular needs. We meet the clients where they are and build their skills from there. Over the course of your child's treatment, you will see some gradual changes that will lead to steady growth. That moment when things begin to click and your child starts to read road signs and sound out unfamiliar words. The sense of peace you will feel when your child thanks you for helping them learn in a way that makes sense is so powerful. Our highly trained SLPs specialize in dyslexia. This is one of our favorite populations to serve. Not only do we get to make a difference in the child's ability to succeed, but we are also changing the dynamics of the whole family. There is no longer a battle over reading or doing homework. We get to make a difference in so many children's lives by giving them the gift of reading.